just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
Hello, welcome back to another L&J adventure. I'm Liam, for those of you who don't know.
I'm Jen.
And yeah, we've got very quickly another vlog for you, fresh off the back of our Chessington one. And we are off to, well, where are we off to?
We're off to Manchester.
We're off to Manchester, so something a little bit different this time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, first thing I'll say is we are not necessarily... what we're doing in Manchester is the Disney100 concert. Now, as great as city as Manchester is, and we're very excited to go there, we're not going to Manchester for Manchester necessarily. It just...
No, we're going for the concert.
Yeah.
We left it a little bit late to book tickets. And because I need the accessible ones now, they're very limited availability. And the only venue in the UK that is having the concert was Manchester. And we thought, why not just make a cute little weekend of it?
Yeah, there's accessible seating. I mean, it's travelling over the UK. By the time this vlog comes out, the tour will have finished because it's very short. But it's at the O2, Birmingham as well, I believe. But yeah, when we left it quite late to book tickets, and we were like, Manchester was the only one left with tickets, which we live in the south of England, so it is a bit of a drive for us. We're driving up today. So yeah, we're just going to be in Manchester for a night, but tonight is the concert. And then we just thought, well, why not tie it in with a little brief stop in Manchester. We are staying, where are we staying?
We're staying at CitySuites Aparthotel. They've got a pool, and I don't really know too much about them, and I hadn't heard of them before. So I'm kind of really excited to stay there, not gonna lie. Yeah,
so it's kind of a cross between an apartment and a hotel. So hopefully this video will do a little review of that for you as well, if you're going to Manchester anytime soon, so you can kind of see what it's like, if it's a good option for you. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to say that to begin with. So if we're not doing all the typical Manchester touristy things, that is why. Because like I say, it's not just a Manchester trip. We're going for the concert and then doing a little bit of Manchester tied in with it. So we are speaking to you as it stands from a random McDonald's sort of in the Midlands. Because like I say, we're driving up today and we are planning to hopefully check in this afternoon to the hotel, give you a little review and a tour of that. And then this evening we're eating at the COSMO World Buffet.
Yeah, I'm
we booked a
excited
table
for that, definitely. There's a place local to us that isn't as fancy but does kind of similar things. So it's been recommended to us by family members and friends, so we're really excited to try it, definitely.
Yeah, no, it should be good. So we'll have that this evening, then we'll go to the concert, go back to the Aparthotel, etc. And then tomorrow we're hoping to use the pool at the Aparthotel as well. And then we're kind of having a bit of a chill time, but maybe look around Manchester a little bit, to do a little bit of shopping potentially, and then we're going to Hard Rock Cafe for lunch tomorrow, and then hopefully in the evening we're potentially considering going to the cinema to see the new Little Mermaid live action film. So we'll see what happens, but that's the plan as it stands. This vlog will probably be both days in one. I don't know how much we'll actually film for you guys, because obviously the concert, the arena, I don't think we're really allowed to film much in the arena. Obviously same goes to the cinema, but we'll do our best to show you what we can, and just thought we might as well document our little mini trip to Manchester for you. And then on our way back, actually, we are then heading off at Alton Towers, which will be a separate vlog for you guys coming afterwards. It should just be a day trip to Alton Towers, so that should be good fun as well. Also, if we do sound a bit snotty or bunged up, which I think we do,
I think a little bit.
We're both at the tail end of a cold, which we're both near enough getting over now, but apologies if we sound a bit robotic for that reason. But good trip, we're looking forward to it, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. It's been really fun to squeeze in some UK trips and fun days out in our summer of busyness. So,
we've both dressed for a warm day. I think you're
Liam liked me. He told me it'd be like really sunny, and I wore this nice dress.
I'm wearing shorts.
So it's a little bit chilly outside, but I was saying, like, it is quite nippy, but then it is only like just gone 10 a.m. now, and we've been on the road for a little while. So I think we left at what, 7?
7, yeah, and we can't say just past Midlands kind of point in the moment. We're about halfway.
Yeah. So.
For us, so yeah, we just stopped to fuel to get a McDonald's breakfast.
Stretch the legs.
So I did the first half of the drive, and you're now kindly going to do the second half for us. And we should be into Manchester for sort of midday, early afternoon. We can't actually check in at CitySuites Aparthotel until I think it's 4 p.m. We did have the option to pay for early check-in, but it was
didn't
like
do that, did we?
over £100
Oh,
apparently. But they did say to me they were really nice when I called them up, and they said we may be able to get you in a bit earlier. The reason we're eager to get in earlier is because you can't use the pool until you checked in for like security reasons. So we'd like to be able to maybe have a dip in the pool today. If not, we're definitely reserving tomorrow morning before breakfast for some pool time. It's got a pool and a jacuzzi there. Again, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film, because obviously you don't want to film people in the pool and stuff like that, but I'll do my best, and yeah, we'll just see what we can get on camera for you guys.
Show you the hotel. And
yeah, absolutely. But if you do like what you see in this video, then please do like the video, subscribe to our channel L&J Adventures, and hit the bell icon for all future content notifications. Typically, for those of you who don't know us, we are sort of travel or predominantly Disney vloggers. We went to Walt Disney World last year, Disneyland Paris earlier this year, a couple of day trips, and we got a big trip coming up at the end of the year as well. We like our Disney, our theatre,
definitely,
our food,
shows, music.
so yeah, we'll do what we can to show you, and yeah, we better get on our way to go to Manchester now.
Let's get going.
So it's saying that we are about 20 minutes away now from the hotel, CitySuites Aparthotel 2 that we're staying at. There's two of them. There's a CitySuites Aparthotel 1 and then 2. So they've got a car park nearby that we can park at, get our ticket, and then get it validated at the hotel. So the plan is now to drive to the car park, unload the car, go over to the hotel, validate the parking, and hopefully leave our luggage there, and then go and do some exploring. We're thinking we might just go to the Arndale shopping centre because it's quite close by. Is that right? Arndale? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Frozen fan of me wants to say Arundel, but it's definitely not that.
Yeah, I think it's Arndale. Sorry,
Arndale.
the camera was glitching out there. It's focused on me, so it wouldn't show you. But yeah, the Arundel shopping centre is where we're planning to hopefully go for a couple of hours. We did like the idea of trying to use the pool today, but I think we're going to be cutting it a bit fine, because that buffet I mentioned earlier, Cosmo World Buffet, where we're planning to eat, is booked for around 4:30, I think. So, because the show tonight, the Disney100 concert, which I'll talk about more later on, that starts at 7 PM at the Manchester AO Arena. So, yeah, I think for now we're just going to head straight to the hotel, wander about for a bit, and then hopefully we'll get to check out the room and that before we go out for dinner and the show tonight. So yeah, it's been a pretty smooth journey, luckily, which has been nice, and the weather is brightening up now, so hence why I got the sunglasses on, and now we're not feeling too bad about wearing a nice summer dress and some shorts. So yeah, we're all good, we're on our way, and we'll be there soon. So we have arrived at CitySuites Aparthotel 2 in Manchester, and I have to say our first impressions are very, very good. So technically check-in is supposed to be at 4 PM. We've arrived at, what time is it? Just around 1 PM, and our room is already ready, which is brilliant. So 3 hours early. I think our plan now is we're probably going to head down to the pool, check out the swimming pool, check out the jacuzzi, completely unwind after the journey, maybe grab a drink at the bar, before heading out later this evening for our meal and then the show. So what I'll do now is I'll do a little room tour, and it's very impressive, I have to say. We're really impressed so far with what we've seen from this hotel. So yeah, let me show you around. So as you come in, you'll see Aparthotel. It's kind of like an apartment crossed hotel. So you've got quite a bit of kitchen space here. Hello, there's a Jenny as well.
I'm just being nosy.
You are being nosy. So you've got a couple of ovens here, which is really good. You've got a little coffee station here. We've been left some Twinings, some sugars. I think, oh, we've got a little Nespresso pod like at home.
A little couple of biscuits as well. Cute.
And little biscuits as well, very nice. So you've got a little Nespresso machine there, which is brilliant. Nice big sink, kettle.
Something we don't have at home.
Yeah, dishwasher, which we, like you say,
we don't even have a dishwasher. Not at the moment. We don't even have a dishwasher
at home. And you've got your hob and that, everything there. Over here, we've just got a nice little table. So you see, we got given this when we came in with our little card and everything. So that's quite nice. Make yourself at home. Sorry. A bit of artwork, thermostat there as well. A lovely bed. I think that's a really nice size actually. It looks very comfy. You've got
huge fridge.
Got a fridge over here. Sorry, I missed that out, didn't I?
Fridge and freezer, massive.
Fridge and freezer. So when I called CitySuites the other week, their hold service said whether you're staying for a night or a year, and I thought that's a bit excessive, isn't it? And then as you came in, we said, to be fair,
if you're on business and you were here for like a couple of weeks, like I think more than 2 adults, obviously, like it would get quite crowded quite quick. You want your space, don't you? But I don't know, I think it's really cute. I like
it's
it.
Perfect, isn't it?
Feels really clean. I think because it's such a sunny day as well, and like the natural light coming in, like it feels really nice. I like it.
Sorry, so as I was saying about the bed here, I always love the fact you've actually got these little plugs either side of the bed. So unlike, what was it, Florida, Disneyland Paris, we had to battle for the side of the bed.
Tip Hop Century was the only Disney hotel that had a bedside table on both sides.
Yes, I think you're right.
And like that really baffled me. I don't understand why the Disney hotels, like, obviously I'd make Liam be against the wall with no bedside table, and I would have that one with the plugs. But yeah, like it really blew my mind.
They've got the little lights there as well, which is perfect at night. Little reading lights. Perfect. Good demonstration.
Thank you so much.
We've got our TV there, which is nice, and then a little corner sofa here with a nice little coffee table. And then, if I can get round to it, because it's not the easiest to, we've got the little window here for some natural light coming in. And then down there, I think that is the cafe, the Embankment Cafe at CitySuite. And just around the corner, obviously I'll show a bit of the outside in the video as well. You have the restaurant, which I think that's where we have breakfast. Or I may be wrong, maybe this is where we have it. But CitySuite is split into two. So as I said, CitySuite is, split into two. So you've got CitySuite Aparthotel 1 and 2. We're in 2. 1 is literally like they're next door to each other. And parking. So where we parked was, I think it's called Deansgate Q Park or something like that. So I got our parking ticket here, and basically you enter the car park. Obviously driving around Manchester can be a bit crazy, but Jenny did a really good job navigating it. Once you get into the car park, you then get your ticket, and then you come back to, you come to the hotel, and you can get it validated. And they actually said to us, you can leave the car park and re-enter with your car as many times as you want. Basically you just have to inform reception, they'll come and let you out as and when, so that's really good. I'm getting a bit out of breath, I'm so excited by this room tour. We actually obviously parked in the disabled space because we have a blue badge, but we saw have parking spots reserved for CitySuites, and I assume that's for CitySuites guests. I asked her about it and she said you can just park anywhere, to be fair, but it was really, really convenient. Very, very short walk from the car park to the CitySuites Aparthotel. Staff extremely friendly upon arrival, have to say. She was really, really nice. A guy kind of cracking jokes as he came through, I assume was one of the managers or something. So we're really, really like great first impressions. And as you just pointed out, I haven't actually shown the bathroom yet. So
it's
do a quick tour
really
of that.
Big, yeah, nice big bathroom.
Go and have a look at that. So you've just told me there's 2 different types of lighting in this bathroom as you go in here. So very nice, kind of almost mood lighting. And a very big shower, isn't it? Massive shower. So obviously, although you use a wheelchair, we didn't need an accessible room per se, because you are able to just about stand to shower. But
I like how you've got the overhead one and like the shower.
Yeah, is that a rainforest shower, do you call that? Or
it's a rain shower.
Rain shower, rainfall shower, and you've got the light there, but really, like I say, good sized shower. Got our soaps and that there. We've got our sink, some towels there. We were wondering what we're going to do about towels for the pool, I think, because we forgot to bring our own, didn't we? But I think we might be able to get some from reception if not. And then obviously the toilet there. So I think, first impressions, what are you rating it?
Oh my god, it's really nice, honestly. It's everything we need and more. It's really spacious. I mean, not to bash on the hub, but the hub's quite tight for space.
We love the
which
hub
I know
in
is
London
the
because
design.
they're ideal, but yeah, you're literally probably talking about that space in the hub. But no, we love all sort of hotels, but this is something a bit different. An apart hotel, it does what it says on the tin. So the price of the hotel was £125.55 for the night.
You get access to the pool and stuff.
And
It's
it
quite
took, I
good.
think, yes, you get access to the pool, and with parking, I think that took it up to around £140, which parking for the whole of the day and the whole of tomorrow, essentially, for the duration of our visit,
not
if that
bad.
makes sense. But yeah, very impressed. So there is a room tour for you of CitySuites Aparthotel. I'm sure we'll talk about it, what we think of the hotel as we're staying here. But yeah, first impression's very good. What we're going to go and do now is going to head down to the pool. If we have time, grab a drink before we go out for dinner as well. I don't know how much filming I'm going to be able to do at the pool because obviously there's people in there. I'm not really going to be able to film people swimming or in the jacuzzi or whatever, but we'll let you know our thoughts on that anyway. And then, yeah, as I say, tonight we're eating at COSMO World Buffet, which is like a buffet featuring Asian cuisine, Italian cuisine, that kind of thing. We booked that in advance. We have about an hour and 15-minute slot there. And then at 7 p.m. tonight, we're going to see the Disney100 concert, which, like I say, I'll talk about that a bit later on as well. Also, forgot to mention, you've got the standard hotel facilities here. Facilities, I don't know what you call them. Supplies. So you've got your sort of bed and stuff there. Okay, size safe. And then, yeah, your iron and that there. Some space to hang some clothes. Obviously, I think, as we said, you could be staying here for a little while, given the size of this place. So, convenient to have that as well.
Yeah.
Needed it.
Go on then, jump in.
Use the stairs. So I don't know how well you can hear me because there's a massive echo in here. But we've got the pool to ourselves still, and it's nice, isn't it? Just taking the weight off our feet after obviously both doing a bit of driving today, and yeah, it's just really nice. I think we were talking at first about doing like the shopping centre today, but this is so much nicer. It's just chilling today, and like we've got 2.5 hours before dinner, so just chill here, jacuzzi in a bit, go back to the room, and yeah, maybe grab a drink somewhere before we go out for dinner. But yeah, really impressed so far. Just note on this pool, there's no lifeguard, so if you're under 16 you have to have a parent or like adult with you. But yeah, you've got a sauna or a steam room in that round there, and then you've got, which I didn't film because I didn't know if there was anyone in there, but it's just in that entrance
In that bit there, and then you've got the jacuzzi at the bottom.
and then you've got a jacuzzi at the bottom, yeah. The depth 1.2 metres, so you can pretty much walk around it, but it's nice just to take the weight off your feet.
Yay!
So I've just used the shower, and I love the fact that you can choose which one and the temperature and that before you get in, so you're not going to get water all over you. And a really good little thing here is they've coated the mirror in something so that it doesn't steam up down the middle bit, so you can still see yourself. But yeah, really impressed. So we've got the chlorine off, and yeah, the towels are really big here as well. It's a good little bathroom. So while Jenny finishes up getting ready, I thought I'd just let you know what we're doing tonight. So obviously the Disney100 concert is what we are seeing. As many of you all know, Disney is celebrating its 100th anniversary as a company this year. And to commemorate that, they're doing a concert up and down the UK. So it's been at the O2 Arena in London. I believe it's going to Birmingham, Cardiff as well. But obviously tonight it's at the Manchester Arena, which is where we're going. Now, once it's done and dusted, we'll be back in the room and we will give you a full debrief of what we thought of the show. But essentially it's a live orchestra. It will be playing through songs from all of the famous Disney animated classics, as well as, I believe, some obviously Pixar films, Marvel and Star Wars as well. The show time runs from 7 p.m. It's thought to be about 2 hours with about a 15-minute interval. But yeah, really excited for it. I'm wearing this Star Wars t-shirt, which Jenny bought me very recently from Matalan, actually. So I've got that on. As I say, I think there's going to be a bit of a Star Wars part to tonight's performance, but just really looking forward to hearing some Disney music, celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Disney company in style. But we are now going to head down. We've got our reservation in about 15 minutes for COSMO World Buffet, which is cuisine from around the world. So there should be like obviously a variety of Chinese food, Indian, believe Japanese, potentially with sushi and stuff. There's carvery, there's wood oven fired pizzas as well. So yeah, there should be a range of different food to enjoy there, and obviously desserts as well. So gonna head down there, grab that, and then we'll go to the show. So we'll show you a little bit of the buffet, and then like I say, we'll give a little review of the concert when we're back in the room.
It's one of the ones you hold.
There you go.
Here we go.
We'll lift up to the buffet. So they don't have two of the cocktails, unfortunately, but we've both gone for the watermelon and strawberry spritz.
It was funny, the two that they don't have were the two we wanted. I wanted the raspberry and Lynn wanted the Blue Lagoon. But the watermelon strawberry spritz sounds really good.
Quite good price for cocktails as well, isn't it? When you're maybe used to London prices.
Do you know what I mean?
So you ready to try your cocktail?
I am, it looks really cute.
So it's the watermelon and strawberry spritz. So watermelon and strawberry with premium vodka. Do you want to give it a taste?
Cheers. Oh yeah, that's good.
Nice.
Very.
My turn. It's nice.
Yeah, really good, right?
I also got, I don't know if I got a glass for it, but I've got the bottomless refill as well.
Yeah.
So you can see the machines over there. You've got.
You can give a good old tour.
It's at £3.90 for bottomless soft drinks, so it's not too bad.
It's alright.
So you've got a pretty decent curry selection. We've got pilau rice, we've got a vegetable samosa bombay aloo, mixed veg curry, and a chicken korma there as well. I want a chicken tikka at the end. They've got a pretty good range of potatoes here, haven't they?
Yeah, I fancy these mini hash browns.
And hash browns, salt and pepper potatoes, salt and pepper chips, normal chips or sweet potato. First plate done is a random mess of things, but we got some tortilla chips, a bit of salad, one slice of pizza, some of this chicken, and then mini hash browns, which we've concluded are basically tater tots, potato barrels, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
You got similar selection to me as well?
I have, yeah. That's the thing with buffets, you just kind of pick little random bits. So.
You don't want to overdo it too early, do you?
You know what I mean? Exactly.
So I discovered the salad had raisins in, which I wasn't too keen on. The pizza was a little bit doughy, but nachos are now good, the chicken was alright, the potato barrels were nice, weren't they? Could have been hotter, but that's the first plate. We're going to go and venture into the Indian and Chinese sections of the buffet now, I think, aren't we? What do you think of yours? Is it okay?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I was so hungry when we got here, so I just needed a little something to keep me going. Now we're going to go and hit the main stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to fill up too early in a buffet, do you? That's the rule.
This is it.
But yeah, no, I think more to come.
Okay, so Liam's just picking out some Chinese bits, whereas I got some Indian. I got a little samosas, some naan, some pilau rice, poppadoms. Then I got chicken korma, variation of chicken tikka masala, and then some bombay potatoes as well in the middle. So it's all kind of blended together, and I'm sure it's going to be really yummy.
How are you finding the curry?
Yeah, it's really nice. A good level of spice. It's not the hottest in temperature.
Yeah, found out.
The flavours are all really good.
Yeah. Well, I've just plated up a Chinese portion. I got some dark prawn crackers are covering it, but I got some sweet and sour chicken and some salt and chili chips. So hopefully this will be nice.
Found my section with the passion fruit, coconut, lemon meringue, eaten there.
Is that the lemon meringue there?
Yeah, this is very much my vibe.
Some strawberry cheesecake, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, over here that is. And we've got the peach marble, that says.
I could take one of each. Whether I have room is another question, but they sound really nice.
Jenny's just gone to fill us water up, but we've both got a little selection of smaller things. I think we're too full to have anything major, but you got the classic English buffet ice cream that you get. I just got a strawberry tub, and then I've got black forest gatto, strawberry cheesecake, just a few little bits, and then one singular cube of jelly, of course.
Hello.
So you're trying the Irish cream cake, which we mistook for tiramisu.
I know, from a distance it looked like it, and I know tiramisu is one of Liam's favourites, so I went, oh, it's tiramisu.
I know, I was disappointed,
but it's Irish cake. Yeah,
Irish cake, Irish cream cake, yeah, like Bailey's, I guess.
Yeah, really nice.
You sure?
Yeah, no, it is really good.
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily say, I don't know, you should have to try it.
Has it got an alcoholic kick to it or anything, or not?
It's not giving me Oreo vibes, I'm not going to lie.
Oh,
no,
maybe
no
I'll probably
alcohol.
like it then.
No, it's creamy.
The strawberry cheesecake was good, but I conclude it tastes like Angel Delight.
I
but
don't know how to describe this other than cream, which is in the name, Irish cream.
Fair enough.
It's nice. I just don't know how to describe it.
Literally cake with cream.
Yeah, basically.
This is nice. I just love the little like strawberry cream cake things. Like they just remind me.
The lemon's gonna.
They fully remind me of being on like an all-inclusive in Spain or something.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
But yeah, I also got a bit of black forest gatto because I've not had that in ages.
Your jelly looks really great.
Yeah, I said I got a singular cube of jelly, but
that looks like the best jelly I've ever seen in my life.
I better get on with this. The ice cream looks like it's about to melt.
All right, Liam's just tried some of the Irish jelly. Your face.
It's just really.
Is that the face I made?
It's complicated. I don't know what it is.
Did I look as confused as you do right now?
Yeah, you did a little bit.
Did I? I was saying to Liam, I don't know what it was. It was something about it's really familiar, maybe from holidays or like as a kid. And then you went, all right, Anton, you go.
If you've seen Ratatouille, you'll get the reference. I don't know. I can't work out what that is.
No, right? Just cream. That's the only word that comes to mind.
Yeah, but there's something else, isn't there?
Is it chocolatey Oreo?
We'll never know. All we know is it's Irish cream cake, and we can't really make out the allergy things. It wouldn't come here if you've got a strong allergy or anything.
That's a fair
they
point.
They do state that, like, obviously because it's a buffet, they can't help with that. So
the desserts where the serving spoons were, there kind of wasn't really designated spoons. So
no,
like,
there wasn't.
If you can't have one with like biscuit with gluten in, you're having something. Yeah, like it's just something to be aware of if it's quite a severe allergy. What did you just eat? Was that nice?
It was that. I don't know anymore. No, I think it was a marble cake.
Okay.
It was nice. It was nice. They're all nice. They're just kind of cream and
Still creamy.
Although this one's different.
Creamy cubes.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
what's that? A little bit of cake?
Again, I've forgotten.
Is that peach?
If you saw the clip a minute ago, it would have shown you what it was. But
Alright, maybe if our editor Liam is clever, he'll write in right now what it is.
some kind of like crumble cake, something like that. But it's nice. It's good.
Love it.
We're done in Cosmo. I think we'll give our full review when we're back at the room, won't we? But,
Yeah, nice and full though.
I'm stuffed.
I just joke saying this lift should be like Terra, but it's not. It's actually quite reasonably slow.
We don't want that.
No, probably not.
Ready?
106 is the next one round. This is 106.
Love it.
I'm so excited to wear this. That's so cute. Let it go. We don't talk about Bruno down there. Oh,
It's got all the songs that are featuring in tonight's concert.
They did have like one that said like Disney100, but I just really loved all the little phrases on there. That's going to be so nice and comfy to wear.
We're going to share it.
I think we will share it, yeah. I think we will share it.
So we're back in the room here at CitySuites Aparthotel.
That was really quick and easy to get back here, actually.
It was,
Definitely
yeah.
really recommend. It's nice and close.
Yeah, if ever you're seeing a concert or anything at the AO Arena, then yeah, I mean, it was really quick to get out. And we were saying at the end, having been those people who've been at the end of a show in London or something before, where you're rushing to get like the underground or a train or a taxi or whatever it might be, it was quite nice to literally within about 10 minutes be like, we're in our
shoes
room.
are off and we're like, put
Chill,
the kettle
got
on
the,
and just
yeah,
chilling.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
nice.
We're boring.
Yeah, clearly.
But anyway, Disney100, the concert. First thoughts?
That was amazing. It was everything I thought it would be. And it
Yeah.
was so good. Like, being such musical theatre fans as well. I just absolutely loved it. And like, I love in a programme where you see where they train. So it was just like, it's really cool to see kind of
So we've
what
got
they've
some of them
been
here. So
in.
obviously, basically, so what the Disney100 concert was, just to remind you, is obviously this year the Disney company is celebrating its 100th anniversary, which is brilliant. And as part of that, they did this kind of little like Disney the 100 concert, a UK tour. And obviously they stopped at Manchester. They've only been doing one night per venue, I believe. And when I checked, I think after this, they've only got 3 nights left. I think it's Cardiff, Bournemouth, and I want to say Birmingham. And so it's running very shortly. So obviously, like I said, when this vlog is out, it will be finished. Now, I would love if they could do something similar going forwards. But basically what it was is just a medley of classic Disney songs, wasn't it?
Literally classic Disney, yeah.
Brilliant. Sort of Disney animation, some Pixar in there as well, little hints to Marvel and Star Wars too. And yeah, so as you showed there, we obviously had singers with sort of West End experience who'd they kind of took on their own songs each, didn't they?
Oh, it was so good, and yeah, just there was humour. There was like, yeah, it was really nice.
There was so we got them in here. That this Cleve September guy, he was really good. Had been in Hamilton before.
Yeah, I've seen him in Hamilton,
and he kind of took on a lot of the sort of Prince roles. I think he voiced or did the song for Quasimodo in Hunchback of Notre Dame. We also had the voice of Aladdin from him. He did the Whole New World. Who is it who you particularly liked? I mean, they were all amazing, to be fair.
She's in Les Mis. Charlie Byrne.
Charlie Byrne, she was absolutely terrific. We actually saw her as we were coming out. She came out at the stage door. We didn't sort of stop her or anything like that, but she was amazing, really good.
They're all so talented.
But they were all brilliant.
They've all been in some really
good.
cool stuff beforehand as well, so really experienced.
So they were all, like I say, terrifically talented, and we got a rundown of so many different songs. There was The Lion King, there was Jungle Book, there was we got the list here.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
They did a cool nod to that.
I didn't quite know how to go about obviously putting any content in for this, because we were just kind of told there wasn't necessarily strictly prohibited on like filming or anything like that, but we were just told as we had no flash photography. We had stuff from Peter Pan, we had Hercules, Princess and the Frog, Hunchback of Notre Dame, as I said. We had Frozen, we had Aladdin, we had Fantasia, we had Beauty and the Beast, we had Encanto, we had Moana, Pocahontas, The Little Mermaid, The Jungle Book, Toy Story, Frozen 2.
It was so fun.
And then we finished with like a finale of the Lion King, and also we had a bit of an interactive sing along with the crowd doing Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious from Mary Poppins. So
I think my favourite was How Does a Moment Last Forever, which was
That
in
was
the Beauty and the
really
Beast live
incredible.
action. Again, that was sung by
Charlie
Charlie. Oh my god,
That was
amazing.
incredible. And was that
And
the
it
song
had-
where they had everyone doing the phone lights up? Was that one?
Yes,
it was. Yeah.
where they told everyone to turn their torches on, and they had like little clips from loads of different Disney movies over the years, and it was really like emotional.
Even as like huge
but
Disney
yeah.
fans as we are, it's almost like you see a concert like that and you forget how many greats have come, like songs have come from Disney films. So it was like a celebration of Disney music, really.
And just having the live orchestra there was just...
They were terrific.
It honestly adds to the experience. Like,
So
yeah.
So I just want to check it was Wilhelm Keitel, who was the conductor, and then was it Ruse Philharmonic? It said. That's what's going from. Yeah, Hollywood something as well. I don't. Sorry about that.
No. The Hollywood Sound Orchestra.
Hollywood Sound Orchestra. There you go.
I thought it was Hollywood something. Hollywood Sound Orchestra.
But they were absolutely terrific. Obviously, like I say, I can't tell you go and see it because, as I say, when this vlog comes out, the chances are, well, definitely it will all be over.
Go and see something similar if
yes.
something comes up. A lot of places do live orchestra to Jurassic Park, live orchestra to loads of different
what
films.
was it we were supposed to see at Christmas was Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, we couldn't make it. I can't remember why. I can't remember now.
I think one of us was ill.
Yeah, I think we were.
Yeah.
But that would have been that would have been great. So I'd really recommend if you can see a show with a live orchestra.
It's so special. I think you kind of forget about the music that's there in the background of like these films and things.
Yeah, 100%.
And having it played live, you're just like, oh my god, and yeah, it's really cool.
We've actually got a t-shirt to share. I think my mum may have shown in the video. Depends if I kept it in or not.
I knew I wanted to get a t-shirt, so
obviously the merch at these things can be quite expensive, and we
it
kind
was
of
$25.
that's not too bad to be fair. But we both wanted a t-shirt, and I thought, well, why don't we share? I mean, you wear some of my clothes sometimes anyway, so
Yeah, exactly.
So it's got a lot of the names of the songs that were on it. Yeah, overall, really good experience. We did have one issue with the seats, which was actually probably the fault of Ticketmaster.
Quite catastrophic fail on Ticketmaster.
Right. Catastrophic.
No, from Ticketmaster, it's awful.
No, it was bad, yeah.
Okay, we didn't buy the tickets as soon as they came out, but we went through Ticketmaster to buy accessible seats, made sure they were wheelchair accessible because we knew we'd be taking the chair. And to get these disability seats, you have to provide evidence. And again, like Disneyland Paris, like you have to submit a decent amount of evidence for them to be like, sure, no problem, you can sit there. So we did that. We heard back, confirmed, yeah, no problem. These are your seat numbers. In the disabled section of block, what were we, 105, 105?
105, yeah.
And then we turned up and we were just lumped in like the normal rows, which obviously in a wheelchair, we couldn't do.
They kind of said, oh, your seats are like down there, which was in the disabled section, but you had to go down steps, which obviously Jenny, as we've known from previous videos, can do steps in emergency, but that wasn't really the point because we had the wheelchair.
We brought the chair.
Push the wheelchair down there, and you couldn't fit the chair there, if that makes sense.
And
so
the wheelchair is comfier
but the point
than
is,
other
obviously,
chairs.
you know, as it was, well, the arena sorted it out, and we'll tell you about that in a second, but obviously the point is, if you're somebody who can't get out of a wheelchair, what are you supposed to do in that situation? But like I say, we spoke to the person there. He directed us to what was quite close by, like a kind of guest services area.
Yeah, thankfully
he was
the
really
disabled
good.
section wasn't booked out. If it was booked out, I don't know what they would have done, and I'm grateful that wasn't the case because it was very stressful coming in. It was very crowded. Just naturally, these events are.
I think for me, well, the bit that stung is the fact that we'd basically got an email from Ticketmaster at the time to say like, you need to send evidence across or your ticket will be cancelled because you booked a disabled ticket, which I thought, fair enough, provide evidence. We did, that was fine. But then it turns out the seats aren't actually really disabled seats. So,
no.
But as it was, like I say, they sorted it out. We went, really nice guy. The staff at the Manchester Arena, I cannot speak highly enough of them. We actually had a fault with the wheelchair as we arrived.
Oh my god, that was so... Oh my god,
we must have hit a bump. You know when you hit a tyre in a car?
that was so bad.
Something had come off, and
It's like we hit a pothole in the pavement, which, to be fair, there's this one little stretch of pavement on the way to the arena. It was bad, and it was crowded.
Very light bobbly,
and bless him, Liam was pushing me uphill. It was sunny and hot, and like I was stressed with the crowd. It was a nightmare.
So just to add
and
to
we hit a pothole, and I'll have to show a picture of what it is because I can't really describe it. Like with the wheelchair, you got the two big wheels at the back, and then you've got the two little ones at the front that help balance whatever. The tyre came off the wheel. Oh my God, it was awful.
Yeah.
And so, but again, it's like, it's a good thing I can walk and like I'm not paralyzed or, you know, like I'm not able to walk at all, because I legitimately have no idea what we would have done. And again, catastrophic.
No idea. But luckily we were like right at the entrance. So this poor guy, I felt so bad because he was, I don't really know what his role was. I think he was part of like security.
I felt so bad.
We just said, do you mind helping? Like, I'm not very strong, so I was struggling to fit it back into place. And to be fair, he was struggling, but he got it done, and he was a gem. He sorted that. But
I didn't catch his name, but he was amazing.
All of the staff at the Manchester Arena,
so nice, so accommodating,
really friendly. And like I said, the one who sorted our seat, he was really helpful in the end. He obviously did say maybe we should get in touch with Ticketmaster. Like I say, we don't like to moan and don't like to ever say anything bad about companies or things like that. No, you can't
sell wheelchair accessible tickets that aren't
like
wheelchair
that
accessible. That is out of order. But it was resolved for us, and it wasn't an issue, and it didn't dampen the night.
Didn't dampen our night, but I think it's worth raising with them because that's something that should.
So just be aware if you're booking through Ticketmaster.
Yeah, I think really, and we should have learned this lesson. The thing is, we left this quite late to book, but if you are somebody who requires an accessible seat, it's always probably best to book direct with the venue because they know their seating better than any kind of, you know, third party. So, but like I say, that wasn't really important in the grand scheme of things because it got fixed for us in the end.
It was resolved and it was fine. And the wheelchair got fixed.
And the wheelchair got fixed, yeah. But we had the most amazing time, a really enjoyable concert, and it's turned out to be a really lovely day, and we're loving Manchester, we have to say. We've not really seen much of it. Obviously today we just got to the hotel, been to the pool, and then gone to the arena.
Oh no, we had so much fun at the pool.
We did have fun at the pool. And that's the other thing to touch upon. Dinner, obviously at COSMO World Buffet. Overall thoughts on that?
It was alright. It was like, didn't blow me away, but it wasn't bad.
No, we weren't. Yeah, like the food, like the variety is
food
awesome.
Good.
Like the amount of food there is so cool, and it's like a cool little experience and nice for like a night away and stuff. Like we did enjoy it. I was just a little bit, for me, it was just. Again, it sounds like I'm moaning, but because quite a lot of the food was a bit cold and stuff like that, which I know you expect at a buffet. To be fair,
I think there's.
But I think overall it was great. It was good, but we weren't like blown away. I'd still recommend it if you're going for like a show or anything like that. It's really good value, I think. £20 each, pretty much, on a what day is it? Monday night. £20 each, and that was unlimited food. So
Nothing
they had an
bad.
Indian section, a Chinese section. You had the carvery there, which we didn't actually have any of. They had pizza there. They had, you know, sort of lots of different kinds of potato, fried chicken, that kind of thing. And then the dessert section, which I think we said in one of our clips, actually, like a lot of them tasted the same, but maybe that was a little bit harsh at the time. They were quite a good variety, and they had little had an ice cream machine, which we didn't make use of, unfortunately. But overall, yeah, I would recommend it, but also there were bits of it which we weren't massive fans of. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, this is going to be one vlog, so chances are we'll see you in a moment tomorrow morning. And I think our plan tomorrow is basically to explore a little bit more of maybe the shopping centre, the Arndale shopping centre.
We should know that.
And and then we'll I think we've got Hard Rock for lunch. We may be going to the cinema tomorrow afternoon as well. But I've already noticed this is a very long outro for part one, day one or whatever of this Manchester vlog. So we're gonna chill for the night, and we'll see you shortly.
Bye.
Goodbye. Good morning. Welcome back to the second part of this vlog. With the morning here in Manchester, we've had a really good night's sleep here at CitySuites Aparthotel 2, where we were staying. I was actually looking this morning at the hotel online, and it is apparently got a 5-star rating, which I'm not surprised by because every little detail here has been really good. Like I say, the facilities in this room, brilliant. Like the pool, like the jacuzzi. And the staff are incredibly friendly. We were saying earlier actually about how much we love Manchester already. Like we've not really seen proper Manchester since we've been here. We have both been before, but obviously all we've done is obviously go to the pool, been in a hotel, and gone out to dinner and to a show. But just found everybody so friendly, and it's just a really nice vibe. So, but yeah, CitySuite as a whole really would highly recommend. As I said, it cost us £125.55 for the night. And I forgot to mention that actually includes breakfast as well, which I think is superb. Like to get a room of this standard for the night in the centre of Manchester and to get breakfast included within that as well is a really competitive price. And the pool as well, pool and a hot tub, like
everything you're getting for that price is brilliant. So it's actually not very often you go to these sort of city break hotels, especially like in London, that you'll find a hotel with a pool as well. So I definitely recommend, if you're looking for a weekend away somewhere, you want a bit of maybe relaxed time, but you also want to be close to like shopping facilities or to see a concert, then CitySuites in Manchester is a really good option for you. Talking about breakfast, like I say, we're about to go down now. I was looking at the menu, they changed because I have to check the menu all the time before we go anywhere. I'm just like that. Not because I'm pedantic or anything like that, it's just because I get excited by eating out. So I like to check what the options are. But apparently their menu is new as of yesterday. So it's not like a breakfast buffet or anything. It's more like an a la carte, but because we've already prepaid, I think we just get to pick whichever course we want, basically. They have things like like classic kind of full English breakfast, but they've also got a few different things. Jenny loves her, what's it called again?
I love an eggs royale. That's the one with the smoked salmon and the hollandaise. So whenever we're somewhere and they have the eggs royale, it's definitely the one I go for.
Yeah, well, they've definitely got that on the menu, so there you go. So yeah, Jenny will be able to get her eggs. I'm eyeing up something called a sweet potato and chorizo hash, but I'm saying that now, I'll probably be very boring when we get there and just get a standard full English, I don't know. But really good options nonetheless. We'll show you a little bit of footage of that. It's at the Embankment restaurant, which is literally like a 2-minute walk away. And they've got the Embankment Cafe down there as well, where I think you can get coffees and drinks and things like that, so that's great. But yeah, overall, like I said, the price is very competitive, the quality of the room, I mean, like I said, you get all of this. You know, we had our microwave and oven, you got the kettle, the Nespresso machine there, there's a little table around there and things too. And the bed was, pretty comfy, I'd say, did the job. Also, I don't think I mentioned before, the TV there can come out like on a bracket so it can face the bed. And they actually have Sky TV, which is incredible as well. We had, what was it? You can get like Sky Sports on there, which is pretty good. And then obviously all the standard channels as well. There's no kind of catch-up service or anything like that, although it is a smart TV. But it didn't work for us, but I believe if you have like a Samsung device or something, you can do like screen mirroring as well. So that's worth checking out too. But yeah, overall thoughts, very good CitySuites Aparthotel. In terms of today's plans then, obviously we came to Manchester for the concert. So today was a bit of a, not filler day, but kind of see what we could kind of get done. But we have booked to go to Hard Rock Cafe for lunch. It's kind of an early lunch, like an early dinner, late lunch kind of thing. Because we love to go to a Hard Rock Cafe. As you will have seen from previous vlogs, we went to the one in Orlando, Universal Studios, and we've also been to the one in London at Piccadilly Circus. Jenny's been to a lot more than that. I think, well, she's signalling in the background. What is that, 10 you've been to now? Yeah, 10 she's been to now, so she loves to tell everybody that. I've only been to 3, I think, but it is a bit of a collector's thing for us. We love a Hard Rock. We just kind of, it's our kind of food, so we're looking forward to going to that. And then we're going to do a bit of shopping this morning, show you a tiny bit of the Arndale Centre, but obviously shopping can be a little bit dull, so I don't know what we'll get to show you from that. And then hopefully this evening we're going to go and see the Little Mermaid, the live action remake, at the cinema in Manchester. So we'll give you our thoughts on that as well. After that, we are then actually heading down to sort of Staffordshire area, and we're staying the night in the Premier Inn before we then head to Alton Towers, which will be in a separate vlog. But yeah, just to basically kind of inform you of where we're going after this. So we'll kind of end this vlog obviously at the end of today, but do stay tuned because following this vlog there will be a vlog about Alton Towers, and that will be really exciting because we're actually going to be hiring, Jenny's going to be hiring an ECV there for the first time, with the intention of using one in Florida in the near future. And also, I haven't been to Alton Towers in a very long time, so there's a lot of rides I've not been on, so nor has Jenny. So a lot of rides we've not been on, so very excited to try that out. But we're in Manchester still for now. We're going to head down for breakfast now. We packed up. We had a bit of a lay-in this morning. We didn't go to the pool as we had originally planned because we had so much pool time yesterday. As you saw, we had the pool all to ourselves, so we didn't really feel the need to go down to the pool this morning, and we just wanted a bit of a lay-in. So we're now going to go and have a nice chill breakfast and then go and do some shopping.
we've just finished breakfast over at the Embankment restaurant here at CitySuites Aparthotel. What did you make of that?
Best eggs royale I've ever had. The staff were so nice. It was like really lovely and quiet and chill in there. The music was chill, like just the vibes, right? They were really good. No, I absolutely loved it.
We couldn't film too much in there because the way we were sat, we were like right next to another couple.
I didn't want to like. We didn't want to film them having their breakfast.
No, exactly. So you'll see a little bit of footage of like the food and that. But you just have to take our word for it. That was so good. I said that was the best breakfast I can have. Best breakfast I've had in a very long time.
Yeah, right.
And
it was really good.
it's just boggling my mind that was included because so many hotels they'll charge for what is quite a subpar breakfast. That was incredible. I had the sweet potato and chorizo hash, which was really sweet, really spicy, but really, really good. Incredibly generous on the portion of chorizo they gave me, and on top of that, sorry, I will let you tell you about yours. I'm just so excited by what I had. And on top of that, I asked for. I was very greedy. I asked could I have some bacon with it, and I said I don't know if you do amendments or anything because I know it's included. Like happy to pay, and she said, oh yeah, that will be an extra cost, about £1.50 or whatever. I was okay, and then
we thought, £1.50 for our entire breakfast. Really, it's not bad.
But then she wrote it off, and I think they were just, she said, oh, don't worry about it. She said it's fine. So like the servers in there was like, it's sounding American now. The waitresses in there were just so friendly, really nice.
Yeah, she was so lovely.
It was easy enough for you to get sat. They just pulled you up to a table
and
everything.
Yeah, definitely. They're so chill.
What about yours? You enjoyed it?
They were so generous with the smoked salmon. Obviously, like salmon isn't cheap. There was so much there. The homemade like hollandaise sauce. Honestly, they were so nice, and every member of staff, like, they're really friendly. We love Manchester. It's like it has everything that like city like London, has. But yeah, we heard that earlier this morning.
Yeah, sorry for
but
that.
no, like the staff are all just so friendly. There's genuinely like best breakfast I've had in a long time as well. Really good, 100%. Like we haven't got anything bad to say about Aparthotels, and we want to come back.
Yeah, we were already looking at whilst we were having breakfast on booking.com because that's how we booked. Sorry if you got the construction's quite loud. That's how we booked. We booked through booking.com, and I was actually checking to see like availability at Christmas time because we just love it. And we said like obviously it's been a bit of a not rush trip, but obviously we came for the concert, just wanted somewhere to stay. It was very close. But actually I think next time we'd come and maybe take our time a bit more, and we'd eat there for dinner. I kind of regret not eating there for dinner last night. Yeah, their dinner looks
really nice, and now we know their breakfast was like as good quality as it was. I think we're maybe a little bit like, damn it, we should have eaten dinner there as well.
Yeah.
But it gives us an excuse to come back, which to be honest we were probably going to do anyway.
Yeah.
So it's something else to look forward to in the future, definitely.
And I think there was a slight difference in price between Aparthotel 1 and 2, so we stayed in 2, and I think it was about £30 cheaper or something like that.
I don't know if the rooms,
or it is like going forwards.
I don't know if the rooms in Apart 1 are bigger or slightly different, because they still have a pool and the hot tub and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure.
Apart 1 is here, and that's where we just had our breakfast. And I think the reception lobby area for Apart 1 actually leads into the restaurant, whereas obviously we were in a separate building, so that maybe plays a part.
And they've got the cafe, haven't they?
The cafe's back there, so obviously by the sign just here, so you can see the cafe, and CitySuites 2 is just there, but they're all like really, really close. Like, I mean, a couple of minutes walking distance really, so there's not much in it at all. But yeah, I just think we felt we had to do a special little sit-down video for that because that was such a good breakfast. Cannot recommend CitySuites Aparthotels enough if you are coming to Manchester. Just don't even think about it. It is just such good value for what you get.
Value for money is really good. Quality is really good. Staff are so friendly and accommodating. I don't know if we said last night, actually, we asked for some more milk so we could have like more tea and coffee in the room, because we had all the tea bags there, we just needed more milk. And she was like, oh, I take a bunch. And they're just really, everyone's really lovely and friendly, and definitely not a bad word to say about CitySuites.
No, not at all. We've left our cases with them.
Get hair on him.
We've left our cases with them whilst we spent the day in Manchester, and then once we've probably been shopping, been to cinema, been to Hard Rock, which I don't want to think about food right now. But once we've done all of that, we'll come back, we'll get our cases, and then hopefully they'll be able to. They've already validated our parking, but they just say, let them know when you're leaving, and they'll let someone let you out of the main car park.
Yes, because the car park's right there.
Yes, the car park is literally. Sorry. Is that it there? Or,
yes,
that kind of building just around there, and then the CitySuites Aparthotel 2 is down back that way, and then obviously to there is where the restaurant is. So it's all very close together, and the arena's just over there. So it's, like I said, really close to everything. Food brilliant, staff friendly. Sorry if I spoke over you quite a bit in that video. Just really cannot get across enough how much we love this.
We just get too excited
this
to
hotel.
share what
It's
we
really
have
good.
to share, don't we?
We do, yeah, really do. But yeah, cannot recommend it enough. Really good price point. And yeah, if you've got any questions about it, then feel free to drop anything in the comments below. But ultimately, really recommend it if you're staying in Manchester anytime soon. We're now going to head to the shopping centre.
Fancy some shopping?
Yes, yeah, I do. And then we'll, yeah, we've got Hard Rock later this afternoon, and hopefully go to the cinema. So it'll probably be a bit more of a montage afternoon. I don't know how much we'll be able to film, but we'll show you a little bit in the shopping centre maybe if we're able to. But ultimately, it was obviously about the concert and showing you this hotel, which I think hopefully we've done to a good enough standard. But yeah, thanks for watching along so far, and we'll see you in a second. So we're going to just go and inquire about a honeymoon option.
We've been thinking honeymoon, obviously it's coming up.
We'll reveal more another time, but they've got a Virgin Holidays in the next here at the Arndale Centre, so we thought why
we'd
not
pick
start
up some
off with
info,
that?
you never know, start off kind of investigating what we want. And
Get a couple of brochures, you know.
Let's see. So we had quite a bit of fun there, didn't we?
We did, yeah. We're not going to reveal anything, but we think we've settled on where and what we're going to do, where we're going to go and what we're going to do for our honeymoon.
She was so lovely.
Honestly.
So lovely. She gave me some Prosecco to have while we're just like planning potential honeymoon.
Virgin's customer service is always really good. We're not actually, on our next trip, we're not actually going with them, but we thought for the honeymoon, like their packages and stuff, they're always really helpful from what we've heard of other people.
Yeah.
And she was brilliant. Her enthusiasm, she was just answering all of my questions, and yeah.
So enthusiastic, very much a Disney lover, which is clearly our kind of people. Around here, if we hadn't eaten such a big breakfast and we didn't have Hard Rock booked for lunch, we would be spoilt for choice here. There's definitely
if you're planning a lunch here, a lot of anything from like an actual sit-down restaurant.
Sorry, Liam, I'm going to cut you off. I've just found a Yankee Candle store.
Spiced banana bread, in fact, this one. Don't want to put my nose too close. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, really nice. We've got quite a few here. Praline and birch. Got some Harry Potter stuff in the Build-A-Bear as well here. So we've got Slytherin and Gryffindor, Hufflepuff. No sight of Ravenclaw though. And even Little Broom.
Goblet of Fire, anyone?
So we're considering grabbing one of these to share now, and then you might get the flapjack, is that right?
Yeah, the Milky Bar flapjack sounds really nice.
I might just get a cookie myself, but yeah, good little range here. These cookie pies look nice too. Then we're going to head to the National Football Museum. Now I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film in there, but yeah, we're going to head over there. It was £13 because we got the free carers ticket. I'm a big football fan. Football is part of my job, so I'm really excited to go and check that out. It's supposed to be quite well known, the National Football Museum in Manchester, so I'm going to go and do that, and then we'll be off to Hard Rock Cafe after that. But we thought we'd grab a little quick snack just for now. Still quite full from breakfast, but I wanted to try it. Do you like it?
It's really good. Yeah, it's like massive to bite, but yeah, really nice.
It goes well with the lemonade. Nice. But yeah, we're going to head over to the museum afterwards, which is just over there, so see you in a second. It's not just obviously the men's elite game represented in here. You've got a lot of diversity with the women's game, and a whole little exhibit on Lily Parr, who is obviously a pioneer in the women's game. So it says, as men fought during the First World War, Lily and other women worked in munitions factories where they seized a chance to play football. Played over 100 games between 1917 and 1921. And then that's obviously an awesome statistic. In 1920, over 46,000 watched them play St Helens Ladies at Everton's Goodison Park. So, and they've even got a little statue over here. I say little, it's quite big, of Lily Parr herself. So these are original Wembley seats that you can sit on, and you can hear commentary from some classic matches, classic finals at Wembley Stadium. So it says take a seat and listen to the commentary, so I will.
Wembley is the cathedral of football. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think so.
How fun. How comfortable are they?
They're not as bad as you'd think, actually.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
they're all right. I think I'm going to treat myself to this little magnet to commemorate the trip to the National Football Museum. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed that, and I think you did too.
That was actually really fun. I'm glad Liam got the time to come and see it all.
I actually think that there's more in there than I anticipated, and we're a little bit late for our reservation at Hard Rock, which is why we had to speed things up a bit at the end. But we'll definitely go back again. I think once you pay for the ticket, it's valid for a year actually, so we can return to the Football Museum for no extra charge anytime this year. On the top floor there was also an exhibition, I can't remember, Michael Brown I think his name was, who was doing like a painting in collaboration with Eric Cantona, and we had someone talk us through some of those paintings, and he was actually there, Michael Brown painting, but he was on a break when we were there. But he's got his chair set up and painting, so but yeah, they changed the exhibits up there as well regularly, but really good. We're going to go to Hard Rock now, and then I think we're going to head down to Stafford, or we might go to the cinema down that way rather than in Manchester because of all the stuff we've got on us at the moment. But yeah, off to Hard Rock Cafe now. Wow, the basil's much stronger than I thought it would be.
Yeah, right? It's really good.
It's arrived, your Buffalo Ranch burger.
I've already started on the chips.
You're very excited.
Is that good?
Yeah. I like the little
I love how they do that with their
knifey
burgers, yeah.
I love a Hard Rock Cafe, I have to say. I love it. It might be basic, but I love it. So, the bill just came over, but we were informed that because I'm wearing my Hard Rock Cafe t-shirt, we get 10% off.
Neither of us had any idea about that, but Liam loves to wear his t-shirt when he goes to any of the Hard Rocks, so that was quite fun.
So that came to £50 rather than 55, which is really good. Like I say, that includes gratuity as well. We got 2 burgers, 2 strawberry and basil lemonades, and then 1 Coke for that as well. So I think that's pretty reasonable for Hard Rock, but that's a brilliant little deal there. So.
There you go, the more you know. I like the colour of that one.
Nice little hoodie.
Kind of really tempted by this one. I love an oversized tee, so.
Yeah, it's nice. I like the little Hard Rock logo in the middle. Logo in the middle. And stuff. Yeah, it's nice. Will she, won't she? You're thinking you will. How much is it again?
£30 and 45p.
Yeah, £30 45p. Obviously the standard teas here are a little bit cheaper. I think that was coming out at 25. And then, yeah, we're looking at this pin, £16 I think this one is. So I think they're going to be our 2 purchases.
They are.
And with that, we are no longer in Manchester. So yeah, our Manchester trip's come to an end. We're now actually at a premiere in Stafford. Very random, I know. That is because tomorrow we are off to Alton Towers. But yeah, just sort of summarise on how the Manchester trip was. But before we do that, very quick room tour of a Premier Inn, which I'm sure you've all seen many times, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. So weirdly, we stayed at this Premier Inn a couple of times, to be fair, because it's, like I say, Midlands, so if you're travelling north to south or south to north, it's pretty good. See, there's a bathroom there, or shower room, it's pretty handy. Got our space here, Jenny's already taken the extra pillows by the looks of it. We've got a towel there, hairdryer there, little desk, TV there, a Jenny on the bed. That doesn't come with every room. Little chair, little seat there, and then just out here is actually all our little view. I've seen some bunnies down there. I don't know if they're still there. Yeah, saw some bunny rabbits a minute ago. But this hotel's just off, this Premier Inn is just off the M6. So like I say, ideal if you're travelling north to south, south to north, and you want somewhere easy to stop off. So like I say, we're here for the purposes of going to Alton Towers, which is about 40 minutes or so away from here. But just to summarise, Manchester, brilliant. Really enjoyed it. There's some weird squeaking coming from the radiator. So.
I know, I put the heating up a little bit because it was a little bit cold in here, so I think it's squeaking because it's getting warm. That shouldn't be a permanent thing. Sorry
about that anyway, but hopefully you can hear us, as you were saying.
Yeah, absolutely amazing time. We're really tired now. Yeah, ready for like a chill night before Alton Towers tomorrow. But absolutely, the show was really good. I had a really good day today as well. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so obviously we did mention a few times that we might have gone to see The Little Mermaid at the cinema this evening. Ultimately, we're in Hard Rock, and I think we were both getting a bit tired, and obviously it doesn't take much, obviously, with your conditions and stuff to feel kind of run down and stuff. And obviously we'd been moving around, going around the shopping centre all day and stuff like that. Timing, it wasn't really work as well. We decided actually we'll go to a cinema closer to Stafford Way than Manchester, because we had the chair and cases and things like that to sort afterwards. But then we looked at the timings for the ones closer to this way, just weren't really working.
We would have had to chuck the bags in here and then immediately go, and we're both just tired, so yeah,
but we thought it's a good excuse for a date day.
Definitely,
this week
really
or
want
next.
to see the film.
Well, if we end up seeing it, which hopefully we will, I'm sure we'll put a post on our Instagram or something just to let you know what we thought of it. But
Liam Jen Adventures, that's what we are on other
Liam
social
Jen
media,
Adventures,
so
yes,
TikTok,
exactly.
Instagram, things like that.
Well done, good. But overall, like I say, we don't want to ramble on. Manchester, really good. CitySuites Aparthotel, couldn't fault it. Absolutely superb.
Food was great,
Staff,
service was great.
Food, room size, pool, value, 5-star, like really, really good value. And we loved Manchester, so thank you, Manchester, for having us.
Every time we say Manchester, I just think of the In-Betweeners.
Oh, Manchester.
Yeah,
that's funny. Yeah.
Sorry, just hearing you say it there, think of it.
Do I sound like that?
No, you don't.
But yeah, no, we love Manchester. It was, really brilliant trip. Everyone is just so friendly.
Yeah.
And we just had an amazing time. Obviously today we had the best breakfast we've had in ages at CitySuites Aparthotel. We then did some shopping. We actually got quite far into the planning of our honeymoon. Maybe you've even settled on that.
Yes, that was really exciting.
Really helpful travel agent representative at Virgin Holidays, based in the Next in the Arndale Centre. So that was brilliant. And yeah, then we just spent some time shopping, as you saw. And we went to the National Football Museum, which you kindly let me go to, which was good fun.
No, it was actually really good.
It was really good.
Actually really good.
And then, after the Football Museum, we then obviously went to the Hard Rock, and we bought a couple of things. And then we decided to call it a day there. And CitySuites were brilliant. Managed to leave our cases there all day, so we went to pick them up. And then they let us out of the parking because they got that validated, all good and all fine. So we're now here in Stafford, very randomly. So as one vlog ends, another will begin. So please do tune in for our next vlog, where we will be going to Alton Towers. I'm really excited for that. We'll talk about that in the intro of the next one. But overall, thank you so much if you have been watching this Manchester vlog.
Thank you.
Probably quite a long one because I've done 2 days in one. But really enjoyed filming it. I hope it's come out okay. And like I say, thank you. If you do like what we do, then please like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon to be notified of all future stuff. I think that is all that's left to say.
I think so. See you next week.
We'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.